Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Come on, baby, drop it. Run, let me good. Run! Good! That's a good look. That's a great job by you getting off of it. That's really good. Let's go, get out, fire drill, let's go, get out, quick. Here we go, let's go, we got a big group. Set, hit, go, let's go. Set.
Hello everyone, welcome to Madison County School Sports Television. Donald Foster alongside Rick Moberly, senior night at the Eagle Stadium. District championship on the line. Something the Eagles have never won. 27 years that we have never won a district title.
We kind of talked a lot about that last week when they played Woodford, and we was like, well, we don't think so. You done your homework and kind of searched that a little bit. And
unbelievable. I think his team's never won, especially with Damian Harris. But in the O district, we always run into Pulaski. This year, it's Anderson County who's in the way. Anderson County, 4-4 on the season, 1-1 in the district. They lost last week to Montgomery. Eagles come in 3-4, 2-0 in the conference. And the Eagles are set to receive the ball in 1 minute. Last week, as you watch on Madison County School Sports Television, Southern laid the wood to Woodford.
Yes, they did. I talked to Coach Cornelius there. He said that's the best game they've played at Southern in a long time, from beginning to end. We didn't make no turnovers. Had a few penalties there, but the main key is protect the ball.
This one's about to get underway. Tonight, let's see if Skidmore can continue the hot touch he had last week as the Eagles receive. And the kick is up and away. And this one is underway, and it takes a bounce right to the Eagle as he breaks. The ball might have came loose at the end. AJ brings the ball up, and the Eagles take over. Well, begin. They didn't take over. They're going to begin.
Let's go over some
29.
Key factors of Southern winning this game tonight. If you want to talk about it, Coach Don.
For Southern to be victorious tonight, they need to no turnovers, control your stupid penalties, no offsides, no false starts, and ball control. Senior night's always an iffy night, a lot of emotion, especially when you have 17 seniors. Sloan under center, hands it away, and he breaks free for a couple, not many.
Also on this senior night here, we have a good crowd here at the Nest. They're ready to rock and roll, and hopefully we can advance here at the first game playoff here and have a victory there. We won't say that right now, but this is one game at a time.
Eagles are guaranteed at least one home playoff game for being second, losers second in this district. So you have a home playoff game regardless.
A lot on the line right here, isn't it?
So this is the game that matters. District title.
Don't matter what you've done in the beginning of the season, just what counts right tonight.
Them 3 games at the end of the year. Skidmore's got it, finds a hole. Nice play by the number 28, Brandon Labhart, to bring him down, a junior. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and medium, about a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. And Sloan is under center. He's a first down.
On this down out here, do you hit a little short pass here, 4 or 5 yards, and get the first down, or do they go the bread and butter here on the tailback?
Keep it on the ground. Nope. 2-step drop, throws it out, caught. Skidmore once again with the first down reception. And it's a first down for the Eagles.
That's Skidmore.
Skidmore, like I said last week, he put on a clinic.
Just a beast out there last week.
78 yards on the ground for a touchdown and 2 catches, 93 yards, and 2 scores. So Eagles take over, going to move on to drive at their 44. Receiver to the near side. In the gun with a back. It's an option. No gain for Stacy.
Right, just like other teams that have played Southern, they put 8 or 9 in the box. That's when you're going to have to maybe take a chance up there, pass the ball right there. And Sloan had done a great game last week.
Yeah, he was 6 of 9 for 166.
And played very smart
but
last week.
Like we've always said, when number 9, when Stacy comes in, he's a Wildcat. You know, he's thrown it twice on the season, I believe. You know, I think he's 2 for 2, 20 yards, but he's not going to throw it often.
Well, so Southern spreads his field right here with 4 receivers, excuse me.
See if offensive coordinator Jimmy Skinner has anything lined up here. Keeper picks up about a yard. Brings up a big 3rd down now. It's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and extremely long. 3rd and 8. 3rd and about 7 or 8. Sloan back in.
Now, last week's game, they was in a hurry offense and got it down the field up and down. Now they've kind of slowed the pace down.
They have.
I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing. Time will tell.
2 backs to receiver, got the motion. It's going to be a pass. Sloan looks deep. Picked off. Looking for Goodlow. Looking for Shondez Goodlow, and it's picked off. Only the 2nd interception. You know what? It goes for a good punt.
That's what I was just thinking, too. I mean, you know,
it's better
punt than a punt because the ball would probably been up at the 30, 35-yard line. So Southern's defense here need to dig in here and answer the challenge here and stop them 3 and out. So we can have good field position.
It is a turnover, but they're on to 15. So they're 85 yards away from scoring. Quarterback, Gunnar Gillis. Complete. Incomplete.
Hunter and Richardson and Goodlow.
Hunter Richardson knocked Jars it loose. Gillis with 1,100 yards in the season passing. He throws a bunch of picks.
I think it was, 13 TDs and 11 picks. Steps up and pass. Short again. And Southern all over him like a dog on a piece of bacon right there.
No gain. Minimal gain on that play. Who's the running back on that play? 2. That's Tyler Peters. He's got 105 on the ground this season, 3 touchdowns.
They got a empty backfield here. I don't know what's going to go on here. So
big pass, wide receiver screen.
And he's tripped up and brought down
And a flag.
I think that might be a clip on Anderson.
It's a pass interference, I bet. I think I saw a legal pick.
Clapping.
There's a pick.
Yeah, there's a pick right there. And I think one of the receivers for number 2
hold.
for Peters is a little bit of gimpy there on the wide receiver for Anderson County.
They get the hold on Anderson.
Here's the thing is they didn't get the first down. Do you take it and let it go again? Push back a little farther?
Where's the ball at?
It's on about the 24. It's not a first down. A little bit beyond.
How close is it?
It's probably the length of the football, maybe.
Put them back. They might go for it on 4th and inches. They won't on, 3rd and 17.
I'm agree with you on this. You never
Take
know.
it.
I mean, don't
take the penalty. Put them back inside the 10. Yeah, you don't. Yeah. On 4th and short, they may go for it.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for Anderson County. Neither one of these teams really able to get anything.
We'll see if Anderson spreads the fields again. I think so far it's been short pass, hit it, and see if they can take a long gain to that. So far, Southern has really been really good on their defense right here. We've got an empty background
3 men
again.
up top. Nope, they're switching. So you can have 3 receivers. Got a man in the backfield now, 2 receivers.
And that's Hunter Kutchinger in the backfield there. Oh, and a sack!
Big sack off the edge.
Landon Stacy all over that.
Stacy comes out of his corner position and just knocks him out. You put them back in that punt position. in 3rd and long, they have to pass.
And this is what you're talking about right here.
See what happened.
We don't need to rush this punter. Let's get a good return. Have no penalty. Roughing the kicker here. We got good low back on the 45-yard line, and he's ready to go.
I don't know. I may come after this one. They are up the middle block. Safety. 43. Carter Smith with the block for a safety. 2-0. Eagles on top after the block punt through the end zone.
I'll tell you what, I cannot give enough praise for Carter Smith. He is a gamer.
This is a
shows
sophomore.
Up every time he shows up. If this kid pursues his football career to the next level, he probably will go to a good school. He's got to get a little more weight on him, but he'll be all right. Carter is as tough as nails.
He's a D1 prospect. Eagles will get the ball when we come back. You're watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Carter Smith blocks a punt through the back of the end zone.
He came from nowhere, Don. This
straight up the middle.
There's this threat there, nobody unblocked, and he blocked it. We got to talking about it. Did we go after it? You said, yeah, let's go for it.
Go after it.
And he got the ball. That was a good play by Carter there.
Free kick. Deep man back at the 25, and there it is. A little pop up. Let it go. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yep. Got to kick again or get it at the
take it at 35
or 40,
whatever it is. Used to be 35.
Flag is going to be down at the 27-yard line.
Southern will more likely accept the penalty and start in good field position. Up 2-0.
I think he's going to make them re-kick.
Make them re-kick.
That's what I would do.
Move them back 5 yards, make them re-kick.
And let them run down there again another 30, 40 yards. Now we've got Goodlow and we've got A.J. Richardson. So we're going to see. They need to come on up. They're kicking the ball short, but you never know.
As soon as you come up short, he'll pop it over your head.
I think one guy needs to come up. The other guy spaces a little bit back there in the back. So, oh, that's Landon out there. Stacy, correct?
Is it number 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Stacy and A.J. Now they're coming up.
There we go.
To
so
the
we're
40.
going to see what. Yeah, they're going to have to come up because he's. I mean, we're talking 35 yards, 45. He's not going to kick it over 45 yards.
Yeah, he's not putting any leg into it yet. Kick is up.
There we go. He goes back a little bit.
AJ's going to take it.
There you go.
Straight up the gut. Breaks through. Down to the 35 to 30 where he's run out of bounds. About the 32.
What a play by A.J. right there. He picked up. He waited for his block.
He did.
He picked the hole and went.
Starts up the middle, sees that push-out block, able to cut it up to the sideline and ran out of bounds about the 33. Great field position for the Eagles.
Okay, we're coming up here right here on this possession. Do we do it, Sloan? Do we hit them with a like a 10, 15-yard slant in
right away,
or over the middle like they did against Woodford? And that worked really well with their tight end when they used him last week too.
Well, they're coming after it. I mean, they got 8 men in the box. Keeper up the middle, 10, 12, at the 15, down to about the 10. Stacy with the keeper.
Great run, great run. He picked his hole, waited, and go, and kept on turning for the last couple yards.
Landon Stacy with the big pickup on first down.
I tell you what, I still give Coach Clark some accolades here. He's turned this program around in within about, I think, about 4 or 5 years, somewhere around there. I'm not sure on that. But, you know, when I got here watching football in 4 or 5 years ago, there was 20 people that came out for football. But now he's got a bunch of kids. Kids have bought into the system.
Quick handoff to the receiver. A.J. gets it down. Is he in? They're going to roll him at the 1.
And goes down, but couldn't see if his knee went down or not. The official said.
They're going to spot him at the 1 or the 2.
Well, Coach Don, you know what I see on Anderson County? What I seen with Woodford last week. There are hands on hips, people walking around. There's no urgency. So let's punch this in.
5 minutes, 22 seconds, opening quarter. Sloan comes back out under center.
How huge is that safety?
I say Carter Smith is going to get this ball and rumble through.
But I was talking about is how huge is that safety of the 2 points?
Oh, it's 2 free points. Handoff. Stacy. He's in. Good. Touchdown, Landon Stacy. Touchdown, Eagles. It is 8-0 with 5 minutes even on the first quarter clock. Extra point upcoming from the senior kicker, Chesney Sipple.
As the Eagles are soaring right now and flying, and they've got it kind of like gliding along.
It is 8-0. Looking for the 9th point here, Sipple.
And what a great job she has stepped in here her senior year.
Yeah, to come in and for one season. Ball was high, snap was high, but the kick is down and no good. The snap was horrible. Snap was too high, so it's still 8-0 Eagles. 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter of play. Your Eagles lead it 8-0.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Madison Southern High School with the Eagles lead at 8-0 after a missed extra point. Snap was a little high on that extra point. Holder did a good job of getting it down, but knocks off your
timing right there.
Timing off
bit,
of it.
So. Well, they've got this ball kind of pointed.
One man deep. Everybody's up, expecting an onside after last week. Pop up, and it's going to die.
Ball.
Yeah, it's still alive. He catches through the 2 or 3. Flag. It's going to go against Anderson. Definitely a block thrown by Anderson that was not legal. So, decent return for Knott, as it's going to be going backwards.
Looks like there is going to be a holding on the receiving team. So that's going to take him back 10 yards. Good return by number 20, Ryan Martin. But it is going to be taken away and pushed back from that holding penalty there by the special teams of Anderson.
So, Eagles are going to have them back in good field position once again, as they're going to be backed up at the 28.
Ball placed on their own 28-yard line.
End up being an 11-yard penalty.
Pretty much.
Well, here we go. Anderson County needs a score in the worst way right now. They can't afford to get too far behind. Quick pass out to the back, and he drops it. It's a live ball.
That might be a lateral.
Now he called it incomplete.
They are going to call that incomplete. Ball was dropped in the backfield. Looked like it might have been a backwards throw.
It was a pass forward, but.
And here's the thing is, when we was looking at Anderson County roster, there are a lot of young folks out there.
Anderson is young. I didn't know what happened to them. They started 3-0, ranked 5th in the state in 5A. And then they ran into Boyle County and some others, Montgomery, Franklin County. So 1-4 in the last ones. That was a false start by a receiver not called. But either way, it's a stop behind the line for the Eagles.
I'll tell you what now, Coach Don, Southern has came to play.
They want this district tonight. Big crowd, big senior class. They want this district.
They want to remember something when they get a little our age and say, hey, we was the first one to make the district done the home games.
It's always important to be the first team to win district, first team to win a region. I mean, it's huge.
We got 3rd and 10 here.
Sack.
Sack.
He avoids it.
But is still brought down after a 1-yard gain.
He should have been sacked for a loss. He gets loose, but picks up 1.
I'll tell you what, if this kid right here, I don't know how much more he's going to take. Gillis going to take a beating. He won't be in there long.
Eads in on the stop. No, you're going to have to do a much better job protecting your quarterback if you're the Bearcats. Goodlow drops back, coming after this punt once again. If you look, they're right at the middle, hitting that A-gap. He's through. He gets it loose. Goodlow's got it. Picks up a couple. Block. Nice return. Cross the 50 to the 48. That's where the Eagles are going to take over. What? No flag.
No.
What did I say?
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball being placed on Anderson County's 49-yard line. So great field position for this offense already.
It's Goodlow on the return.
Stacy's back in as quarterback for the Eagles.
8-0. Eagles up. Touchdown, missed extra point, and a blocked punt. They're back to the end zone if you join us late. They're going to switch sides with the tight end. Speed option, triple option. He keeps it. Picks up about 4, 3.
Good play by Stacy right there. He faked that right in there at the last second, took it away from him.
He pulled it away from him.
Right at the last second. So
good read. Good read. Sloan checks in. Number 82 is checking in. That is Nathan Pruitt, the junior.
And Southern also had success against Woodford County last week, running to the wide side of the field. The short side, you don't have much room. Realts are there, space right there. So
if you look, they're playing a 4-4 defense. Pitch to Skidmore. Out to the first down.
finally brought down after a gain of 9. Looks like that is going to
First down for Skidmore in the carry. And a first down, Madison Southern.
And that's real lightning quick. He's in motion. He just pitches right out. And then if they don't play, if they're playing too far in, they cannot tackle with this guy.
Goodlow checks in as wide receiver. Sloan gets his instructions from the sideline.
I'm sure we'll probably go to the left side of the field right here.
Go over to the wide side.
Go to the wide side. So we got 2 receivers out here.
3 receivers.
3 receivers. So we got to block. If they make their block here, this could be a touchdown. They pitch it out. Nope, they went inside.
That's a first down. It was 3rd and short previously, so that's the first down to Carter.
Kind of missed that when I thought it was already a first down. So,
a little ahead of ourselves.
Don, are you excited? I'm excited for the Eagles fans. This has been coming for a long time, overdue.
It ain't over yet now.
It's not over. We're not going to do that right there. We're going to reel it in.
2 minutes in the first quarter. Sloan's thrown 1 interception.
About like a punt. It didn't hurt him too bad.
It didn't hurt. But you're just 1 turnover from a tie game. Anderson County playing off. They're going to hand it off. Nothing.
He's going to keep it himself right up the middle and get back to about the line of scrimmage.
Fake the handoff to AJ, but he gets about 1 yard.
Pretty much, I think they're handing off there inside just to keep them honest.
Yeah.
And then, it comes a guessing game.
Carter Smith checking in on offense.
And the Eagles had 2nd and 9 from about the 36, rather.
Yeah, 1 yard pickup on the previous play. Long snap, motion. Inside handoff on the belly play. Picks up about 3 or 4. So
3rd down coming up. Now, Don, you think, is this 3rd and 4th down to make this first down? Will they go on the 4th down?
I say you do if you're close. I mean, if you get a penalty, you might punt, but you pick up a couple yards here. If you pass and incomplete, you go for it.
Right. Or do you want to hem them in inside maybe the 10 or 15?
Too close.
Just
too close
short
to punt.
Little, pooch punt.
Risking knocking it to the end zone. Yep. We have a timeout on the play. Timeout to Madison Southern. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter, and Coach Clark saw something he didn't like. He took a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Madison County School Sports Television. It's a big 3rd down and 6 for the Eagles at the 32. Eagles
we got
up,
Jarrett Simpson out here on the lone receiver out here on the left side of the field.
Slow pitches. Got to get a block. One stiff arm. Nice stiff arm. Still on his feet. Digging. Close to a first down. It's going to be short. Close. It's going to be close.
I believe that's a first down where they're
nice run by Stacy, but it's going to be bad close. Oh, they gave it to him. It's a generous spot.
Well, I'll tell you what, he keeps turning, wiggling. He's like a greased pig out there, isn't he?
Great stiff arm here on the first guy trying to tackle him, to bring him down. So there you go, first down, Eagles. And this will end the first quarter of play. Eagles lead at 8-0. back for the second quarter of the district championship game after this timeout.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
2-1. Back to Madison County School Sports Television. Beginning the second quarter upcoming. Quickly stats. Madison Central had 70. Madison Southern had 72 yards of offense in that opening quarter, for only 2 yards for Anderson County on offense. So big quarter for your Eagles. Stacy 32 yards on the ground and a touchdown, where Anderson County could get nothing going in offense. So Southern goes into motion, gonna run it. Late pitch. Yeah, I think Goodlow may have been a clip.
Well, Goodlow was a clip, but he waited till the play was done, then threw the flag.
Yeah, it's going against us. But
and I don't think he should have. He didn't even have to even really touch it.
Very late pitch to AJ, and then Goodlow gets the hold. So back him up.
Be first and 20.
First to 19 now. Going to be from the 29. I mean, not 29, 34. First down about the 15. Carter Smith is in the backfield. Sloan off his back foot. Picked. I'll be danged. It's a pick. One man to beat. It's Aaron Sloan. He whiffs. Pick six. Pick six of about 70 for Anderson County. No flags.
Coach Don, that ball should have been 8.
John Paul Gammon with the pick six.
That was not a really good decision.
Threw off his back foot.
Back foot, and the guy had the angle on him, so he just ate the ball.
Yep.
There's your 2 turnovers already for Southern. One didn't hurt. This one right here.
Like I just said, you're just one possession been tied earlier. They're going to go with the extra point here. It's should be 8-7 if they hit. But Anderson County's got some love now. They got some mo going their way.
Looks like the Bearcats are going to just go for the extra point.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
And that is good.
Well, pick six of about 70 puts Anderson County back in the ball game. 8-7. Eagles still lead. 11-13, second quarter. We'll be back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Madison Southern High School. The Eagles lead it 8-7 still, thanks to the block punt. How big is that punt now? That block punt?
Very important right there.
Could have been tied. Well, Southern missed the extra point earlier, so.
Yeah, we could be up that deuce.
Could have been down one. Now we're up one.
Well, they would give that point if they could have it back. So,
kick is deep. Going to be taken in the end zone for a touchback. Previous play saw Sloan throw the pick as he threw off his back foot. Looks like he got turned around a little bit as he's Gary throw.
Well, he got turned, and they kind of went around that side there. There's two defenders there. There was nowhere to go. He should have just ate the ball,
easy
threw
to
it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Well, he made good decision last week.
Aaron came in with only one interception on the season. That's two already in a quarter and, minute?
I think he's going to have to, like you said, he's trying hard, which the effort's
senior
there.
night. It's senior night, so.
But make good decisions. You have to make a good decision.
It's quite possible he's trying too hard. Sloan under center. In the eye. Going to be a fake. Nope, hands it off. Big run up the middle. Big run of about 11 or 12. First down.
That was big Nate Eads right there.
The junior Eads. The sophomore.
I'm
trying to age him. He's just a sophomore.
Now, Southern East, what do they need to do to come back on this position? We know to score, but how do you do it?
No,
you
just
stay under control.
Stay on the ground. Get some offense. Keep your defense off the field. Let's get some offense going right now. Get some continuity out there. Fake handoff inside to the big man.
There we go.
Boom, boom, boom. Keep it going out to the 47.
Carter Smith is a beast, boys.
He's a big man to bring down.
I'll tell you what, Carter's the man.
Carter's a monster to bring down.
I think that offensive line for Southern starting to pound them out there right in front there.
Back to the line real quick. It's what the Eagles need. They need to get to the line quick.
Now, we got everybody up here. This is the time they could pass here. We got about 9 in the box, but.
Handoff.
There's a face mask they didn't call.
No,
There
it is.
There it is. That's a 15-yarder there, and it'll bring down to about the 28-yard line around that area.
Even if it was incidental, it doesn't matter.
Yep, about 32-yard line.
The mask is a mask.
Yep, he turned his mask. Let's go and call it right here. Well, I seen that one from here. I still got pretty good eyes.
Holding. We're going to call the hold against.
Hold. There's the face mask. No, he got the wrong one.
Face mask.
There we go.
Offense.
What?
Yeah, they offset. They got holding against the Eagles and a face mask against Anderson. Replay the down.
I just didn't see the hold. I seen the face mask, but I mean, could have been a hold in there.
There's a hold on every play in football in there.
Oh, yeah. If you really want to call it, you call it every play from high school to college to the NFL.
Formation. 2 receivers up top. Quick pass. Oh, look. Oh. He got from the first one, so he picks up a couple. You know what I thought there? I thought he threw it out behind the line. I thought he was doing the wide receiver pass.
But might have been the play because he stepped back a little bit. He did. The old EKU play
that was Stacy, too, wasn't it? So I thought, shoot, Landon's going to air it out. That was Skidmore. I'm sorry. Pick up of about 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Landon comes back in here.
Till Stacy can pass the ball, he doesn't need to be out there. I mean,
you've got to keep him honest.
You've got 8 men in the box already. We know he's probably going to run the option.
Well, right now you can count them right there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Everybody
6, 7,
but
8. 8 in the box, and the 3 on the receivers.
I mean,
here's going to be a pitch.
Handoff, keeper. Nice pickup, though. He's going to pick up about.
That's rugby style. They got it down to about the 39, Don.
Down to the 39. It's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
Well, it's 3rd and 1. Well, a long 2 there, I'd say.
Yeah, 3rd and a long 2. 1.5. 3rd down, though.
You can't object with going to the big man, Carter Smith, and just letting him power his way through this defensive line. as he has done to many so far this season.
Everything tight right here. One receiver out. Jarrett Simpson on the right side here.
Single back behind Aaron Sloan.
Motion. Hand off up the middle. Boom. He's got it.
It's going to be close.
Depends on the
where
spot.
they mark it at. Oh, that's a bad small.
Far receiver may have, the far official may have a first down.
Which one he's going to give the ball to? I think he was a little short here. I think that was not a really good spot right there.
Keep it going. Goodlow, AJ Richardson checking in. Shondaz Goodlow checking in.
So it's going to bring up a 4th and 2. So it looks like Carter Smith made it back to the line of scrimmage.
And Stacy will be your quarterback.
Push there, and he really didn't have much to work with. So 4th and 2.
7:51 to play before halftime. Still 8-7. Eagles on top. Looking for a first down.
One to the right. He takes the snap,
And Stacy
out to the right-hand
is going to
side.
throw it.
He's going to throw the ball to Sean Davis.
Goodlow is open with the catch.
First down. So first and 10 for Sean Davis. Goodlow and the Eagles.
Goodlow with the reception down to about the 10-yard line. First and goal from inside the 10.
And that pass had to be right on the money right there.
Pretty little route from Goodlow as he runs down the line and then just hooks in. Stacy first and goal now inside the 10.
So big
Sloan
play,
back in.
Pass and catch from Landon Stacy to Sean Davies Goodlow. Aaron Sloan
I'm sure we'll get
I formation, two
Jared here.
receivers.
split receivers.
for A.J. Richardson
First
right
man
there.
through.
Smith
Porter
Smith.
down to the 5.
just time and be brought down.
But I tell you, Don, when he gets going,
He's a
you
monster.
don't
He
really
can't
want to
bring him
stand.
down.
You don't want to stand in front of
God,
him.
no. He's 6 foot 212, 215.
On the 6-yard
By the time he beef up a little bit more the next 2 years, he'd probably grow a little couple inches there, and probably 240, probably maybe.
He comes into the ball game with 88 tackles on the season to lead the Eagles in tackles as well. Ball at the 6, so it's second and goal from right to 6.
Landon Stacy now.
One wide receiver out far.
Receivers. Jared Simpson on the left-hand side. Peyton Skidmore on the right-hand side.
Smith is your fullback.
Skidmore in motion from right to left. Landon Stacy's going to snap it. Triple
Keeper.
to the left-hand
God, he's
side.
going.
Give it
Win!
to him. Touchdown. How do you slow down Carter Smith?
I'll tell you what, Carter does a lot of that on his own, but let me tell you, let's give it
Line is
that
pushing.
line is winning the battle there on the front right there. On
The
the
line is a
front.
pushing.
Is a pushing. Gets a little easier, don't
It
it?
does. You open them little holes for him.
Cleaned up for that third down play.
So 14-7.
So that's going to make
Extra point pending. Last time it was a bad snap. See if we get the snap in. Snaps high again, but the kick is hold.
She is going to send her.
Tell you what, though, good job again by the holder to take it down and get it down.
Jared
Kick is good.
is a fantastic
15-7. Southern on top.
arm, so those high ones are really
6:27 to go before halftime.
grabs it.
Back after this.
Keeps her
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Madison High School, Madison County School Sports Television, Donald Foster, Rick Moberly on senior night, as well as a district championship night.
And a great crowd in Berea, Kentucky, right here. A lot of fans here to see their seniors go off there for the last game. Some of them might play, some might go on.
For the majority of them, this is it. Although they do have games left. And they will have a game here also in the playoffs, so they will play on this field once again. Anderson gets the ball now. They're going to take it over about the 34-yard line.
That's about their best position they've started off since the game began.
They can't do nothing offensive against the Eagles. Their touchdown comes on a pick 6, taking 70 yards.
Number 3, John Paul Garman, really making that happen. So the Bearcats would really like to get something going here on offense.
And these Bearcats are well coached by Mark Peach. Tell a little bit about Mark over there in Anderson.
Coach Peach has been around for a long time. Peach is, I know he's been to state tournament with Hancock County. Pick up about 4 in the carry by the fullback. He was at Dunbar for a little while. Campbell County, Campbellsville. Now he's in Anderson. So Coach Peach has been around. He's a winner. Success everywhere, even at Dunbar.
Now, do you feel like Anderson's going to be this? Let's take it easy. We're going to run the ball, or are they going to still kind of pass his pass?
Dunbar,
I mean, really great here for.
Anderson's got 5 minutes and 46 seconds to go the length of the field to get a score. So they got lots. No, they can take their time. Pass, man over the middle. Good read and a catch. What an interception! What a read for Shondaz Goodlow.
Goodlow broke on that ball, and it was just zone, and he just hopped on, and he knew what was coming. And great play by the young man.
Goodlow, the junior. He just read it, found his footing, came down with it.
And he's got 2 great plays. He had a good catch on the 10, then he had an interception on this ball.
He gets a big catch on 4th down from Stacy, and now he picks it off.
Well, we've got players vying for the Jack Burford shoot, a player of the game. I'll tell you, we're not going to, it's still early here. It's 15-7. The Southern are on top here with 5:34 to go before halftime.
What's that? Now, Southern will take over at about the 37.
This game already having a big game early in the first half. Landon Stacy in the quarterback, shotgun formation.
Stacy, read option, keeps it.
He's going to keep it himself. Make one guy miss.
Out to around a 1st down. Should be enough.
Pretty close.
Should be enough.
Yeah, I think 1st down. Oh, Eagle Eye, I'm on it right here, Coach Don.
We are on the 50-yard line, and that is enough for another Eagle 1st down.
I think they marked it back a little bit. They might be short by about 2 inches.
Oh, you're killing me.
They're killing me. I don't know. I thought that shit. I think got a bad break there, the spot of the ball there. But these officials.
Stacy averaging 7 yards a carry on the season.
And Don, what's the shortest way to pick up 2 inches?
Fall forward with it with Carter.
Or you just do the old quarterback sneak.
Nah, just give it to Carter. Don't get your quarterback hurt.
Oh. Hand off to Peyton Skidmore, sweep to the left-hand side. He stops on a dime, breaks it back to the middle, makes one guy miss, spin move, and then
pick up. Nice run by Skidmore as he gets it down to about the 44.
Of Anderson County, they're right back in again.
Back on their side of the field with 4:42 to play before half. Eagles looking for another score. Leading this one 15-7.
They made last week and are really looking to make something happen again this week. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Aaron Sloan in at quarterback, wing T formation.
Got the wing foot look, and off to the big man.
Big man Carter Smith, and he just bulldozes his way through.
Carter with another pickup of 6.
He just ran over about 3 Anderson players right there, and then there's nothing to grab of him.
Carter's carried the ball 56 times coming into this ball game. He's averaging 6.5 a carry. He's improving that tonight.
Landon Stacy in at quarterback.
Carter comes out. Stacy in at quarterback.
We saw this earlier this team when they, I think, scrimmage with Somerset.
Yes.
We called it the triple head monster. Who's going to get the ball?
They got some backs between AJ and Skidmore and Eads. Keeper. Nothing. Nothing going there. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 5. Hunter Richardson checking in to sophomore.
Kind of guessed right on that. Yeah. We had Richardson out there to the left. If he had pitched that ball to the left, he might have been all the way.
Stacy coming back in. Alongside saw Hunter Richardson, number 2, checking in. 3rd down 5 at around the 39.
We got 3rd and 5. We all know Stacy runs, but you know what? The little birdie kind of
he threw it a minute ago.
They put a couple of wrinkles in right now.
He's going to be by himself in the backfield. Empty the backfield. Go Ace. Look at the throw.
There it is. All
wide open. Hunter Richardson, touchdown! Number 2 checks in and gets a score.
And who says that kid cannot pass? That was a right on the
Sophomore
money.
to sophomore for the 6.
Landon, that was a great throw by Landon, right on the money. It
How
caught him
did
down.
Hunter get so open?
Well, they all bid up front, thought there was going to be a run or he's going to run wide, and he threw the ball, and nobody stayed home.
I must not have. 21-7 is your score, 3:01 before half. Extra point upcoming. Simple. See if the snap's any better this time. It is.
Snap.
Kick is good.
And go through. There we go.
Extra point makes it 22-7. Eagles on top. 3 minutes before halftime. We'll be back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Mass Southern High School. The Eagles lead it 22-7, 3 minutes before half. What a throw, what a pass by Stacy to Hunter Richardson. Make it 22-7. As you said, everybody, Stacy's got to keep him honest. And safety misplayed it, came up, froze. Nothing happening here, out to about the 36. Well, Anderson has 2:50 to play. Or 2:48 to play now. So they got to get up in some get-go now if they want to get a score.
Seems to me that Anderson just don't have that capability of the long home run. I'm not saying they won't, but what we've seen so far, short passes, a lot of run in the middle, nothing wide hardly.
Yeah, I mean, number 2 is their leading receiver. He's only got 273. He's only caught 11 balls. Mm-hmm. So I think they like to run it. I think they're more of a team that would like to have some clock management out of this.
Right. They want to have them 5 or 6 minute drive.
Handoff.
Going wide
Sweet.
here.
Right to the sideline, picks up maybe a foot.
And it's brought down, well, it's pushed out of bounds. Maybe 1 yard gain, maybe.
He runs straight to the stick.
Sweep to the right-hand side. He had no.
But how impressive was Landon Stacy on that drive?
He's thrown 2 tonight, hasn't he? No, he threw 1 and then Goodlow down here into 10, get him inside the 10-yard line, first and goal.
Well, when you put that wrinkle in, it opens everything up now.
Well, now
yes.
Anderson County's got to be thinking when Stacy comes in, he's no longer a Wildcat.
Right.
He can throw on us.
Something's got to be honest right here and play
Hand off
right
inside.
Here.
Nope. Keeps it. He picks up nice yardage on a second down play, about 7, 8 yards.
And if I think Anderson has all their timeouts right here, so we've got about 2:20 coming down here.
They got 3 timeouts.
And this is 3rd and 1.
It'll be 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, it's 3rd and 1. So.
And most definitely this is 2 downs for Anderson right here.
Well, maybe. You give it back to Southern right here. Handoff. Push, he gets nowhere. Nowhere.
What about that Eagles defense tonight?
So Logan Banks comes.
Logan Banks drags them backwards.
And I'll tell you what.
You better bring out the punt team if you're Anderson.
I'll tell you what I'm impressed right here.
And they do. Goodlow's going to drop back.
That defense has played well against Woodford. Well here so far tonight. And I think when they went to Montgomery, what did they give up?
I don't know. They won a game by 20, 33-13. So
their defense is playing very well.
Punt team's up. But now they're going to drop back for a return. Good high punt. fair catch. Nope.
Everybody away from it, away from it, away from it.
Bad hop.
Takes a southern hop back out to the 39, 38-yard line where the Eagles take over with 1:15 to play before half.
The Eagles are going to have a chance.
So very good job by Goodlow to recognize this is going to be short punt. Stay away from it.
And Coach Don right here with 1:15 go. Let's just play it out. They're going to go in there. We're satisfied at 22-7 halftime. Or Coach Clark, would he put the
I want to
foot
see
on
a
the gas
pass.
pedal?
I want to see a pass.
Well, he might do that. He's been showing a lot of.
I want to see
offense
Sloan
stuff
throw
here
one
so
out.
far the last 2 games.
I think if we can get Aaron maybe to throw one. Everybody's up in the box.
Oh, they got everybody there.
Deep man's 10 yards out. Pitch.
Sweep to left-hand side box to
Stacy.
Skidmore.
Skidmore,
Gone.
Skidmore down to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, dragged down from behind at the 18.
And a huge play by the big
Stop the clock.
machine.
There's the clock to stop.
Minute left, and you're in the red zone once again. Skidmore with the big carry.
And what I've seen so far, when they get up to the box, they run wide, and you're playing in Southern's powerhouse. You're asking for it. If they hit that corner and they're gone, and if it weren't for the last little stretch on that game-saving TD right there.
That was a touchdown saving tackle. Motion, pitch, inside. Ball goes nowhere. Timeout Eagles.
Yep, there we go. We got 41.5 left.
Timeout Eagles. Coach Clark wants the 30. So we'll stay here with Coach Clark. 22-7, 41 and a half to play before the half. You've got 2nd down and 9.
And how many timeouts do they
got
have?
one left.
Now,
we took one early and took one here.
Okay, what do you do? You running out here, get out of bounds, or you go the end zone? What do you do here?
You can run a play here with a running game, but you need a first down to stop that clock.
And that's a 2nd and 9.
And if you run, either you get back to the line real quick or you burn your last.
Then you got to go to the end zone. You either run the corner route or you run the slant. One of the two you're going to run.
Then you risk, if you don't pass, running out of time on us. But the playbook is still wide open here. You can run either play, run or pass. The way the defenders of the Bearcats are staying in, I'd almost see some type of a pass coming.
Do they run the same pass play they scored on over the middle if that guy don't pick him up when there's 8 in the box?
Yeah, you'd love to slip somebody by.
Now, we've got Trips out on the right side and Goodlow, a single receiver on the left side.
Yeah, we got Trips to the near side. So
this might be a run by here. Nope.
It's a pass. It's wide receiver screen to Skidmore. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Ball.
Face mask
nope,
on there
that's a flag. That's a flag against Bear. Ansley County with a flag.
Still, we got 33.8 seconds.
So
still got a timeout left.
Face mask on the defense, half the distance to the go. So they're going to be inside the 5-yard line. Clock won't start because of the defensive penalty.
Now you still got that timeout. We got 33.8.
Where they're going to spot it at? They're going to spot it at
6,
the 6, 5, whatever. One timeout.
We're on 5.
One timeout remaining for the Eagles. Carter in the backfield. Now we set the clock. And it's a running. Motion. Hand off inside to Carter. Digging, nothing.
They're going to have to call the timeout right here. We got 20.
And they do.
20.3.
Eagles take their final timeout with 20.3 seconds left. And the ball will be spotted at the 5.
Well, Coach Don, do you agree with that call right there at the 5-yard line?
Yeah, because he had a timeout. Because, Anderson may be thinking the same thing, you're kind of thinking. They're going to go to the end zone, go in the end zone. So with the timeout.
And still could probably run the ball. You never know about Southern. They've got it mixed up the last 2 games
at the
here.
5 with Carter, with the line playing like they're playing, with AJ, you got 4 guys that can run the ball right now. Put Stacy in there at quarterback, he can run.
Now with this play right here, if he does run, do you want to go him up the middle or do you want to go him on the wide side of the field?
Either way, I'd say just go up the A-gap. Either way, though, if you don't get it, you've got to get back and clock it. You got to clock it.
Or ask for that timeout.
You don't have one. We're out. We just took our final. So you got to clock it if you don't get it.
So I would think I would be say that slant to the goal line or to the corner, one of the two. They got good load on the left and Simpson on the left side too as well.
Two receivers up top. They're going to roll the quarterback, and he's in trouble. He throws it away at the back of the end zone. Broken up. Now, 3rd down and 5 at the 5. Okay, 3rd and 5 now. 13.9.
Well, Coach Peach has kind of scouted that out. When he rows, they're on him. So his best is to just go straight back and
he doesn't need to row right
stay
now.
in the pocket.
He needs to just do a 1-2 drop, 3-step drop, and throw it.
Tom Radio.
Carter Smith in the backfield.
2 receivers on that. Good low and Simpson again. There's
The end
good low.
zone. Touchdown! Eagles with the score. Good low from Sloan. This is
to Jack Burford's play
28
of the game.
28-7. Eagles will lead this one before half with an extra point coming. Tell you what, Madison Southern wants this district tonight. They want it more than Anderson. Chesney back for the extra point. 1-2, simple.
Simpson's the holder here.
Snap good. Kick is good. 29-7 before the half. Wow.
Southern on the roll right there.
I came in, honestly, I thought this game was going to be a little closer than this with Anderson wanting the district title as well.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think they are peaked going at the right time? Everything's firing. It took a little while to get going. Remember the first game of the season went down to, I think, Lincoln County and had some fumbles.
I'll tell you what. All I know is the first 7 games of the year, all I heard, Eagles suck. Eagles stink. Even I said they're going to win 3 games this year. That doesn't matter. What matters is the 3 games in the district. And you're clicking now. 29-7 on top of preseason favorite Anderson County. 29-7.
What I like about Southern's team, too, is the players has got each other's back. I think that they're
nice
unity
team
right now, and they're believing in one another. If you've got my back, I've got yours.
Pop-up kick.
Play.
Pop it up.
It's going to bounce a few times. Number 20, Ryan Martin tries to get it.
Nothing, down to the 40, about maybe a 12-yard pickup. 2.7 left.
And there's a flag in late.
It's going to be on your Eagles. Came in late.
Logan Terry came in there and laid down the wood, and somebody must have said something on
did?
ground.
17?
Yeah, Logan
Senior.
Terry did.
Personal foul. Hit to the head. Hit to the head. Hit to the helmet. So that's 15 yards automatic. You can't.
And they got one try, he this, or do those hook and ladder to 2.7.
They are taking a knee. They are taking the knee and hoping they can figure out something at halftime.
Just like Woodford County last week and this week so far, like we touched on, when you get 8 people in the box, well, if you're going to do that, we're going to run wide or we're going to throw it over the middle or to the side. So
they had better take a knee. You can't risk another turnover. Last week, Stacy took one back, pick 6, and they're going to throw it.
They're going to throw it down there in the corner. Everybody's back for Southern.
If you look, you got deep men everywhere, so here we go.
Here comes the old throw.
You ain't going nowhere, son. 44 Coomer, the big senior with the sack. Well, let's go down to Samantha Burford to hear what Coach Clark has to say after the first half.
Coach, other than the one interception early on, your team has totally dominated offense and defense.
We're playing well. I can't stop thinking about that one interception because it's a different ball game if we don't throw it, but it's going to happen. Sloan recovered. It was a bonehead throw. He knows it. It happens. I like the way we've recovered. I like the way we finished this drive right down here.
Right. How important is this game to your seniors, this district championship?
Well, it's not just important to our seniors. It's important. Look at this place. You haven't seen this place like this in a while. This is important to this town. It's important to every player that's ever played at this school. But this game's not over yet. That team over there's won a lot of football games.
Right.
They're not going to lay down in the second half. Right. We have to finish this game.
You're right. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond. Express Roofing, we've got you covered. expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea. Luxury Pet Services in Richmond. Time Warner Cable. Equipment Sales and Rentals. Madison County Schools. Tatum Enterprises. And Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Games all through the day. Yeah.
Sorry. At times, it seemed the challenges would be too great, and I wanted to quit.
You're a track man. Yeah, like you said, be able to host meetings or what? If you have section hosts, like an all-comers meeting.
You're sharing.
The reason I was asking, I was looking for
I think most of the ones that build these days, I think most of the ones that build these days are 9 years.
He says,
I'd rather have grass and school.
my first question was early on in the session, and he said yes.
I've been in the school, I actually
We go out there, Freddie, I'm not saying there.
The offense has scored all the points, but the defense has been causing chaos and wreaking havoc on this Anderson County Bearcats team. Interception. Carter Smith with the block early to get this defense on the roll. And then just really continue the momentum that they had last week and that they created last week. It was really continue that. And not allow this Bearcats offense to be in that level. So it's been a really interesting day here so far. Think about delivering a strike on target, and he really has in here tonight. First one, and he was 1 for 3, 4 yards in the 8th, and it's already negative 6 yards on the ground. Also, defense is allowed to be looks like they had a chance to do so tonight to see that. I think the most important things that the Eagles need to do here is second half is to get Raiders have one interception all season coming into this game. There's just a lot of stuff on that young man's plate. They're really just trying to force it.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Back after halftime at Madison County School Sports Television. Eagles lead at 29-7, 1 half away from the district title. Carter kicks it deep, takes a funky bounce. Uh-oh, out to the 40. First half stats, all Madison Southern. 270 yards of offense, 12 yards of offense for Anderson County in the first half. Just
unbelievable.
12 yards of offense. They did not have a first down in the first half.
Correct. And like you said, the only way
11-0.
was
A pick six.
Pick six, and that was it.
So Skidmore, 75 yards on the ground tonight. Nothing going on as the Eagles laid it to them. Banks on the stop. All right, now if you're Anderson County, you got to do something and do it fast. Down 3 touchdowns. Actually down, 3 touchdowns. 29-7. 22 points. I actually caught up with an Anderson County coach as he was going upstairs. He just looked at me and said, he's got a couple kids. He's not, oh my goodness, that should have been a sack. Dropped. Nice job by the defender. That's Carter out there once again, knocking it down. Anderson County has 2 kids. They went out playing the second half. A couple kids. One came up limping and one came up with a hit to the head, the concussion. So he told me their names, but I don't remember them now. But they got 2 kids out. So the way he looked and sounded, I think Anderson County knows it's going to be a long second half. 3rd down and 10 for the Eagle defense. 5 receivers for Anderson. Quick pass out, wide receiver screen. And he's got blocks. He's out to the 40, got blocks in front of him. The 25-20, touchdown. He stepped on the out of bounds line at the 12. He had 6 in his sights and stepped on the 12. That's the kind of night it's been for Anderson County.
Yeah, all you had to do is walk in and this. I don't know what.
Uh-oh. So off or not, anyways, we have a holdback here. So welcome back. That's the kind of night they're having.
A little early for trick or treat, and it's been trick so far
my
for
goodness.
Anderson.
It was 3rd and 10.
Oh, there's another flag.
Oh, you know what that's on, don't you? That's unsportsmanlike against the sideline. Mark Peach just got him one. Mark Peach will be paying some money next week to the KHS AA.
Did you have to pay a few times?
I did not in football.
Now, we're on there now.
In basketball, I didn't.
But I got Kent Miller.
Kent and Frank, Kent might have. But so not only do you lose the big play, now Mark has got him one. He gets 15 yards going the other way. So you are imploding. That's unsportsmanlike against Mark Peach. I mean, that's just frustration. Major frustration.
They like you said, beginning of the game, they started 3-0. Then they kind of win one out of the last five, and it's just they're this reeling, and it's the wrong way to go. But that's high school football.
So you were 3rd and 10. You get down to your own 12, and now you're 3rd and about from here to Richmond.
Yeah, you're probably just hoping for a pass interference or something like that. Hopefully, they don't get that.
That's all you can get is some kind of defensive penalty. Wow. He's looking to throw. It's a low, sets up a screen. Decent pickup, but he's still about 30 yards short. It was a 3rd and 34 officially, guys, on that play.
He's going to try to say he has the ball, and now the flags are flying. Looks like
that could be on Southern. Where
things are getting chippy. Things are getting chippy out there.
This is what they don't need right here.
You know what? If I'm John Clark, I almost take a timeout, talk to my guys, tell them to settle down. Don't get caught up in their frustration. Know what that means, don't you?
That's a first down.
It's an automatic. 15
yards.
That's
what you don't need to do. I mean, you've got this team down 29-7 with 10:26 go in the quarter. Then you get a penalty like this.
You cannot allow Anderson County to get in your heads like that. I mean, that's just stupidity. That was a dead ball foul. They called it dead ball. So it's not automatic. It's just 15 yards. So now they're 4th and 8, but they're going to have to punt. So it's after the play.
But you got to stay within
but
your
still, you
can't let that happen.
No. God, no.
When you get into the games next week or when they host a district.
We go to Central next week. Nice punt. Nice punt indeed. It's going to be Goodlow allowed that one. No, get away from it.
And it's going to roll and roll.
Gosh, if you're not going to pick it up on a 20, get away from it when it goes to the 5. Goodlow just cost us 20 yards in that play.
Sometimes you got to run them up there and get the ball on the fly and just call the fair catch.
Well,
I mean, like you said right there, that's about 20-yard loss right there. But we'll see what the Eagles has.
Bottom line, that's stupid. Didn't cost us anything with the penalty. But allowing the ball to go to the 5 has set us up in a
Well, the penalty does hurt. If they don't do that, they're kicking that ball around the 15, 20-yard line. We're going to get it on the 50, so we got to play within ourselves and don't make mental mistakes like that.
Handoff inside. Nice pickup on first down, about 7.
I'll tell you what, Southern's offense line are just firing off that ball because I think Anderson County there is a little winded right there, even though they've had a halftime break.
Well, 187 yards in the first half on the ground for the Eagles.
And if we had the minutes on this, I would say it's awful.
Yeah, it is. It's 18-6. 18 minutes in the first half, 6 minutes for Anderson. And off once again. Oh, my goodness. Chug it along to the 40, the 35. It's a foot race at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Eagles.
Folks, that was 82 yards. By who is that man?
That's Carter Smith, wasn't it?
He is Superman.
Carter Smith all the way down the sideline. Not to be denied.
As I was alluding to, there is Anderson County. They're a little flat-footed and a little winded there. They've been on the field all this first half.
Anderson County is done.
Put a fork.
They've seen their coach lose his composure. They're done also.
Missed up one for the extra point. She's locked in from this range.
Snap is high, but get it down. Good. 36-7. Eagles rolling along. 9:22 to play in the third quarter. Back after this. Back to Madison Southern High School with the Eagles. They're just rolling along, 36-7 over Anderson County. Boys coming to this ball game, I'd have thought this would have been a nail-biter to the end.
But the Eagles right there are just clicking on all cylinders. What I'm impressed with is that defense. The last 2 games, they've been stingy. We're really the last 3 games.
Counting Montgomery, Woodford, and now this one. A little pop-up kick to the back. Ooh. Good field position for Anderson. They're going to take it over about the 44, 43. So 9:15 to play in the third, and it's been all Eagles all night. Only points on the board for Anderson came on a pick 6 in the second quarter. But it started with the safety. Block punting.
Which you said they would go for, and I didn't think they would to set up the return, but nice play.
Power eye now. Keeper. Pitch late. Good gain. First down gain out to about the 42 of Anderson.
Well, Anderson has just finally said, you know what, we're not running up the middle, we're going to run wide. They've had a little success there in this first 2 possessions so far.
Carried by Tyler Peters, sophomore running back. Anderson County's young.
They're young, but I'll tell you what, when another year or 2, we're not. They're going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, they'll be good again. This team played for a state title 5 years ago against Bowling Green.
That was a false start. Nothing was called on that.
Going deep. Got a man.
Got a man open. And the big man of the non-shot.
And again, he steps out of bounds about the 12.
As the thing right there.
Got Goodlow.
He got Goodlow by a step. He was over him there, and Goodlow took a wrong route to that ball.
Yeah.
Don't let the defender behind you.
Well, here's the thing right now. Even though it's 36-7, they score 36-14. They score again. They're trying to build on little things right now. They have Collins next week. An out-of-district game as well, so they're just trying to build on some little things. They know they have a playoff game at home as well, win or lose. Late pitch. Taken down inside the 6 by Peters, number 2. He's their best offensive threat they have. So
they have started, Anderson has started now to pitch the ball out.
Well, I'll tell you what. Know what I know from Mark Peach on that sideline, I say that was not a G-rated speech on the sideline a minute ago, and he has fired up his team. And I think they're tired of being pushed around.
And like you said, though, you get a touchdown here. They hold Southern for another possession. You get another one. I mean,
you've still got 20 minutes in this ball game. Good job by Hunter and Carter Smith there to knock him out about the 3. So that'll bring up a first down inside the 3. First down at the 4. So first down at the 3-yard line, first and goal. See if this Eagle defense can keep them out.
Well, will the Bearcats go up the middle, or are they going to pitch the ball out right to their wide side right?
I think they're on that stupid option again. Pitch late. Nope. I think we have a Eagles need a timeout. Talk this one over. Timeout Southern. We'll take one with them. Watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Back to Berea, back to Mass Southern High School District Championship game. Bearcats of Anderson County travels across county lines to. I'm all kinds of confused here. As just a quarterback keeper, he's looking for a pass.
He kind of lost his footing right there a little bit when he went down. Nobody hit him. He gets down there about the 1 yard line, so it's second and goal.
Second and goal from about the 1.
And the clock going tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, the clock's not their friend by no stretch.
Right.
They got 20 minutes left to score a lot of points. They need 29 of them. Can it be done? Sure. Eagles have to implode, though. Handoff. Touchdown. Touchdown to Anderson. Anderson County gets in. That was Brandon Leverett. He had 6 yards in the first half, and a little something interesting for you to know here. 56, Logan Mann. He's the long snapper for the Bearcats. The kick is up and good. That young man had a brain tumor 2 years ago, and they're allowing him to play football. He cannot have any contact. I mean, the man had a brain tumor. But he loves the game and wants to play for Anderson County so bad. He is long snapping for the Bearcats. All of us over in Madison County School Sports Television, Madison County, wish him nothing but the best as he goes on.
Great young man dealing with a difficult issue a couple years ago. So you have the desire to play, you want to play.
But the extra point was up and good. 36-14, Eagles on top. Back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Back to Madison County School Sports Television. Bearcats have just scored a touchdown, cut the lead 36-14.
Yeah, he just switched it to the right side of the field here.
Anderson County down Rick thinks there may be an onside kick upcoming, and he was right.
But the ball is recovered.
Taken by the Eagles, though. See, that's the chance you take with an onside right here. You just gave the Eagles nice field position at the 48 of Anderson County.
Caught it and got down just like he was taught. And that's
So,
gonna be first down for the
Eagles have a short field to play with.
And I'll tell you what, we'll take one out of Roy Kidd's tenure at Eastern. Run the ball.
You want to get the clock moving. The clock is your friend if you're Madison Southern. So, yeah, you want to run.
Shotgun formation by number 9, Landon Stacy.
Stacy is your quarterback.
Again, they've got 8 and 9 in the box, so we're going to probably see something on the right side, I would think.
Anderson plays that 4-4 defense. Stacy up the middle. Met by a host of Bearcats. About a gain of 2, maybe 3.
So Coach Clark looking to probably just run this clock down as low as he can.
Brings up second down 8 at the 50. Midfield for your Eagles. 7:25 to play in the third.
Again, Coach Clark's got to be really pleased with his defense. I think that
Overall.
has put him over the hump the last 3 games. If they continue to play like that, they're going to be a very dangerous foe to whoever they come in here and play at the Eagles
Option,
desk.
Skidmore. Nowhere to go. Oh, he finds a hole, a crease. Picks up about 3. Not a bad pickup.
Oh, we got a little chippy.
Nah, get away,
right
get away.
58. And
he flopped like a soccer player.
That's Cody Carey on Anderson County. And on their guy that's Justice Williams there, and he's a little chippy too.
Cody flopped like a soccer player in that play for Anderson County, trying to draw the penalty.
So we got a 3rd and about a 5 here.
They're down 5 for the Eagles in the I formation. 8 men in the box. Handoff. Eads going to get close to the first. Oh, they spot him way back. Whoa. Bad spot. Horrible spot. I don't like that spot. But either way, it's 4th down and about 5. Punt. Carter Smith is your punter. So he drops back.
Anything with the Eagles do right here, I just don't rule anything out, folks.
No, we're punting
John
this ball.
Clark has pulled out some couple stops here early in the first half. So
you fake a punt here and don't get it. You just gave Anderson 7 points. The way they're playing right now. You punt it.
Snap is clean.
Punt is up.
Nice punt.
Cover. No, it's going
to
dives at the 21. Good punt. So Anderson County at the 21.
And we got a long way to go, folks. So this thing could get a little interesting here.
Okay. Anderson County is ticked off, and they are fired up. Defense has got to get mad also.
I believe Coach Peets took one for the team there. I believe he said, you know what, you got to get rolling here.
You know, in basketball, you'll see a head coach get a technical. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know, he fires up your team. Anderson County is fired up that last possession. Option.
Oh, good,
no pitch.
Good right there. That was Hunter Richardson just manhandling him and puts him down to the ground.
Did you see the way Hunter read the quarterback? He squares up on the quarterback. And, you know, he had it either way.
He didn't lean either way. He stayed stationary.
He didn't cheat in. If he had pitched, he was ready for it. So, great play by Richardson. Hunter,
we got a timeout,
the sophomore.
With Anderson County.
Anderson County calls a timeout. 5:15 to play in the third quarter. Timeout Anderson. We'll take it with them. Back.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Welcome back to Mass Southern High School. Madison County School Sports Television. Donald Foster alongside Rick Moberly. Senior night, district championship night. This is why they do what they do in August in that hot summer sun to get to this position to win a district and then the playoffs. Anderson, handoff up the middle, nothing. Nada. Zilch. Zero. No
I
game.
guess Mark is happy with this. Let's just don't do a turnover, live another possession, so to speak. But, you know, time is dwindling down, and he's going to have to put the ball in the air.
Coach Peach, I mean.
With their quarterback Gillis, I think we had 13 TDs and about 11 interceptions.
10 interceptions coming in. 5 receivers for Anderson County. Look like the old 49er offense of the day. Wide receiver screen once again. Ooh!
That was a
hello. My name is Logan Coomer. How are you?
Coomer, I am in our neighborhood.
This is my senior night. This is my district championship. Coomer with the wood. Ouch.
Let's talk
Fourth
about
down.
That, where they had that penalty while ago in that last possession. You want to play hard and lay the wood and play hard, but you just don't want to cross that line. That's a fine line when you don't stay inside.
4 minutes into third quarter and a punt upcoming. Pretty punt. Pretty punt. Good low back to the 35. Steps out of bounds. Okay, he fights for 3 yards after getting clobbered.
And he was down here. They was trying to strip him the ball there when he was on the ground. Right on it.
You know, he's a sophomore. He's a junior. He's a junior.
Out of bounds there and with it, and I'm done.
Yeah.
He
could have lost it.
That's a decision we have to do. If there's a tight game, you've got to play smart out there. Goodlow has played a heck of a game.
Oh, he's made a big catch and pick.
The interception.
He's had a good night. Eagle takes over at the 40. Get that winged look. Man in motion. Handoff inside. Flag. A hold. That one coming back 10 yards. Hold on the interior lineman.
I think Coach Clark, too, is trying to kill time here. He's run up the middle.
Okay.
That's the fourth.
Now, here's my problem with that as a coach. Too much time left.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. I mean, you know, we've seen a lot of football.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of football that anything can happen. You never know when you might.
It's just too early.
In a row or
it's
three.
just too early to try to kill
You just
clock.
don't know.
You can't clock it this early.
No.
It's like in basketball when you go 4 corners with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You can't do it. So, run your offense.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
What got you to the dance? Yeah, don't leave her at the door now. Handoff. Skidmore to the outside. Knocks over one.
What a spin move. And I think there might be a horse collar. There it comes out, the flag.
Doom, doom.
Oh, we got double personal fouls, I think.
It's going to be obsolete.
Yep.
As this one is going to go both ways, I'm afraid. So we'll replay this down.
This is where we just talking about this 30 seconds ago. Do not be the guy that puts the penalty on this.
Yeah. The official play here, we have a hold on the offense. Then we have on sportsman horse collar They offset. Now after the play, well,
And that's going to offset each other.
hold, horse collar, player again.
Right.
I hate offsetting penalties.
Well, they threw that hold in like the secondary, and he was already tackled, which
yeah, he didn't. There was no need
one
for
of
the
them
hold.
things. No need. That's the stuff when you get into play and
A.J.
playoffs.
Richardson checks into the ball game. Nate Eads coming off. And Aaron Sloan back under center. 1st and 20. Okay, so they took the hold. I don't know what happened here. I wasn't paying attention enough, but 1st and 20.
Sweep to him on the right-hand side.
A.J. with the ball. Picks up about 5.
It's about a gain of 5.
And a flag comes in
Another
late.
flag. I think that might be leading with the helmet in Anderson County, I believe.
Might be a hit to the head, you say?
I believe so. That's what I saw.
Dead ball, personal foul, offense. Wow. That's 15
I
yards.
just don't understand this is
So that's going to be
Somebody came in late.
yards further
Someone
back.
came in late.
It was already 1st and 20. That'll make it 1st
Wow.
and 35.
It's going to be a long way to go now.
usually that
1st and
happens
35.
with the team that is trailing where they get chippy. When you're leading this, you're shooting yourself in the foot. When you're
Yeah.
digging back here and back here, it's a first and a country mile.
1st and 35 officially.
36 to 14.
Southern's up. 36-14, 3:04 to play, but they're going backwards on the football field.
Very safe and a little generous in the Bears.
Southern
Aaron Sloan and
not playing the best quarter they can have. Hand off inside.
off to the left. And he
Nowhere.
just crushed that
Maybe
ball.
2 yards, maybe a yard.
Carter Smith just had no, or A.J. Richardson just had no
2nd down.
on that play. So that's
As you were saying is, still run your offense.
Oh, yeah.
Run it to the wide side of the field. You're running up the middle. It's not done really great here in the last 2 possessions.
Southern is at the 32-yard line. 22-yard line. 1st down is at the 50.
Got 2nd and a 28.
No play in your playbook for 28 yards.
tried to get the defense.
Sloan looks over the side. Clark goes in with the signal.
The I formation. Handoff.
Handoff to the right-hand side.
Nothing.
Nathaniel Weeds trying to make something
Nothing.
happen, and he just can't get it going.
Eads picks up maybe a couple yards.
And clock continues to go here.
Yeah, that's the only good thing. Clock is ticking.
Just past the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be 3rd and forever here on 3rd down. So
Well,
it's going to look like
we got about a 3rd and 25 here. I think the 1st down marker is at Renfro Valley down the road.
we'll actually see
So,
there.
minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter of play.
Simpson goes out to the wide side of the field. We got good low, not good low, but
It's a handoff, boys. He's giving it to Carter. Or the wide receiver quick. He ain't throwing it.
they've got 9 in the box.
Handoff to Carter.
Carter Smith blows up that line.
And he goes to about the 31.
Pick up 25, and that's going to be
So it brings up a punt upcoming from Carter Smith with 1:12 to play before the 4th quarter.
Well,
Back.
when this 3rd quarter ends, when we had that little minute before we go back to 4th quarter, does Coach Clark gets them to the side and say, look, guys, we got to quit the
Play
penalties.
smart. You just got to play smart.
Don't be the second guy to get caught. You know how that goes.
Oh, don't even get involved. If they say anything, walk away.
Walk away.
looking to win their first district championship in school.
Let them get the 15 yards on them. I mean, you're playing into Anderson County's game. Run that play clock down. They do. They're coming after it.
Carter Smith gets the punt up, and it is going
It's taking that southern bounce to the 25-yard line.
Hey, Don, no flags.
Hey, we got away with a clean one there. Good punt.
Love that roll. You got to thrill my soul.
You know what that is? That's 46 yards, but no return. That's a net 46.
So does Anderson go back to the bread and butter run ball?
That's all they got. They can't throw it.
As long as you just don't give up a long run or anything like that. There
Option.
Goes pitch.
Another option play. The pitch was played perfectly by Hunter Richardson.
Did he strip him?
Nope. Hunter did a good job once again, even though he got the pitch out. He stayed squared, had it both ways. Richardson playing a nice game tonight.
Special teams,
I just want to give that whole shout out for that defense. That unit is not the same unit we saw in probably the first 3 or 4 games we saw. 3 games we saw at Southern.
At the end of 3 quarters of play, Eagles lead it 36-14. You're 12 minutes away from a district title. Madison Southern. We'll be back after this timeout.
Along with Bobby Abner, and he coaches for the Madison County Youth League War Eagles here at Southern, a host of teams y'all have playing on Saturday, the 7th, and it starts at 12 o'clock. Tell me a little bit about this, what it sponsors and what.
All month long, all of our games are consisting of breast cancer awareness, and we're wearing pink, and we ask everybody to come out and wear pink in support of the breast cancer. It's a spreading disease that we need to take control of, and we got some good teams playing. It starts at 12 o'clock. There's going to be concessions and hard-hitting football, a good time, and there's going to be donations made to the breast cancer awareness program at the last game. And I just want to see a lot of people come out and support this cause, because, like I said, it's a never-ending disease. We need to take control of it.
But that's a good thing to do, and it's just where it all starts right here, Pee Wee football.
That's right.
And I think we already get the proceeds off that in the last few years.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, Bobby, I thank you a lot to come in here, and y'all go out there and see all this kids' games from 12 o'clock about 6. We got 4 games that day. Come on in, watch some football, support them kids, and be role models out there for them kids too, as today's society is.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby.
In the 4th quarter, Anderson County picks up a first down. Running that option, nice pitch late. Oh, it's a fumble. He got back on it at the 25. Big time loss. Number 2, Peters with the fumble. So, even though you go backwards, you maintain possession, but now it's 3rd and long for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that was Bobby Abner. He does coaches over here for the junior league football team over here, and they're doing the breast cancer awareness again. That's a good thing. Come out and support the cause. Concession stand, great little football going on from the 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock on the November 7th. Come on out.
Anderson looking to throw it. They got a man open over the middle, and he drops it.
Oh.
Boys, when you're going bad, and you're going bad now if you're Anderson County. Wide open, drops a pass.
Well, you know, that's kind of like stuff going on in the UK a little bit. You've got to look the ball in. Don't turn your head. Make sure you get it, gather it in, and then go. Turn up field. Don's got some stats for the 3rd quarter, and with Don here for some stats, let's hear them.
Well, nothing really of note. Carter Smith has 132 yards on the ground, but penalties. You had 6 on Anderson, 5 on the Eagles. Oh, he's looking deep. Got a man. First down and more, out to about the 46-yard line for Anderson County.
That was Ryan Martin on the receiving there from Gillis. Nice pitch and catch there.
Ryan Martin's first catch of the game. Back to the line goes the Bearcats.
And also we got to say on Southern what they're doing.
They're down 22.
They got a soft zone going on. They're letting them catch it up front. They're not going to get beat, which, you know, I agree to a certain extent.
Throw. Nice pick, about 6 on the ground.
And Anderson's looked good in the last couple of possessions. I think it's a little too late, but you never know.
Don't know if it's Anderson looking better or if Southern's just playing loose. Playing loose.
And give them, you know.
The Eagles know if they give up a touchdown, they're still up. Pretty good score, so.
The Bearcats would just crawl back in their hole like they did the first half, but they came out to play.
2nd down and 6 now at the 40.
You got them under the eye here.
It's a wishbone. Option pitch. Got a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, whatever Mark Peach told that referee, that these kids have responded. They are playing hard on
it's like the technical foul. They got that unsportsmanlike, and they woke up. I mean, this is a district championship game. You'd expect Anderson County to come out playing hard.
And like right now, it's 36-14.
22 points. It's 3 touchdowns.
Points, so, you know.
You've got to hurry up. You got 9:50 to do it in if you're Anderson.
Oh, dropped it. The ball. The pitch.
Dropped it again.
Drop again. Ball out.
No. Wait a minute.
No, Southern calls for it.
Eagle ball. Eagle ball. Turnover. Fumble by the Bearcats.
When Gillis pitched that ball went into 20's hands, and And Martin couldn't just find the grab there, and it went down to the ground. It was all over.
That's close enough. Stacy with the recovery. Eagles take over at the 35. 9:40 left in the ball game. 9:40 from history for this Madison Southern Ball Club.
Just hard to believe that Southern, this is their first district title.
Hey,
I mean,
you playing with Pulaski and Southwestern long enough. Stacy keeps it, no gain. It's hard to believe we didn't win it with Harris in that bunch. But again, Pulaski's number one in the district state top 5 program. Kind of like when I was at Central. Dunbar was our top 5 program. They always seemed to get in our way.
Or find the way to win.
And if it wasn't them, it was Henry Clay, Sam Simpson's bunch. So 9:09. It's second down 9 at the 39 or 41. I'm sorry. Skidmore brought down for a loss. The only good thing about right now, clock is moving. Clock is your friend.
And for the second half, it's kind of went toe-to-toe here.
It has. They had 12 yards in the first half, and they have 91 now after three quarters. So Anderson's finally woke up a little bit on offense, but like you said, it's a little too late. Third down, 13. Handoff inside to Carter. He picks up a nice chunk, but not enough. Brings up about a 4th and 5 punt.
Clock continues to go, 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 go. My next question for you there, Coach Don, when it gets down to about the 4-minute mark, do you undo your bench a little bit and let's don't get nobody hurt?
Nah.
Or you just let's run it up the middle, eat up time.
He did that last week against Woodford. So, yeah, you may empty the bench here eventually, but not right now. Carter's punt is up, and a pretty one. Nice punt, drives him back, dies at about the 20, 19.
About a 35-yard punt.
I tell you what.
Return. You kick them into the moon like that, they're not going to return them.
Carter's doing a good job of getting them punts off as they're coming.
They're coming
hard.
The last 2 possessions, or 3 really, they've came real hard.
Yeah, they're bringing it. See what Mark Peach has drawn up for the Anderson County Bearcats.
So the Bearcats are going to have to really get something going here.
They need a quick hitter.
They've been running that little slant or that little bubble.
Yeah, they've been running that wide receiver screen a lot.
So we'll see what they do.
Here it is again.
Play right there.
Nope.
Sack!
Behind the line of scrimmage for a sack. That is going to be number
That's Logan Banks.
The senior. Logan a senior? Yes.
That's when your seniors come and rise to the occasion. It's like cream on top. It's like
senior DB.
The float's on top.
The senior defensive back with the sack.
Don, I'm still amazed of what this defense has done. Well, we didn't go to the Montgomery
Honestly,
County,
this is the defense.
done well.
This is the defense I expected all year long. I don't know what took them so long. 4 receivers and a back with the quarterback. Delay, draw, nothing. Look at that. Eagle defense stays home. Great job by the linebacker staying at home on the draw.
We're about almost the 6-minute and 30-second mark right here. Time's going there.
5.5.
Ball up.
5.5 left in the ball game.
And with this quarterback having 13 TDs and 11 interceptions, I'm going to say one's going to be coming up.
4 receivers. Trips up 4. He airs it up, and there it is. AJ, a junior with the pick. Man, he didn't have a guy in the area.
How'd you like that crystal ball there?
Is that Colin Kaepernick out there now?
Oh, that's your team.
Yeah, it's sad. It's almost sad as that prom date. I would like to apologize for my prom date back 20 years ago. Please don't get another EPO against me. Thank you. 5 minutes to go, and the Eagles are in great field position.
Well, let me ask you.
I'll say that one wrapped it up.
What do you think the biggest change on this defense is? I
think the biggest difference is getting to play some games and just growing up some. They took their licks early now. They did. Garrett County ran down their throat.
Yeah.
Other teams threw it against them, ran against them.
Usually we're outmanned. Usually the other teams are bigger than we are.
And here it is.
I've seen so far.
Either you get tired of getting pushed around eventually. It's like a bully. You're going to fight back, and the defense has finally stepped up and said, hell, we're going to push back for once. And in the district, they're going to be 3-0 in this district.
Who would have thought this? You know, and I'm
preseason. I had them number 2 in the district. I thought Anderson would win the district.
Right. We talked about that early in the year.
Early in the year.
The Somerset preseason game, the scrimmage there.
Hand off inside, nothing going. 3rd down. As we tick it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good old time in Brea, Kentucky tonight.
Oh, Coach Clark bringing in the first district championship to Madison Southern in football. Still hard to believe.
But you know what? Like I said, Coach Clark came in here and he had
he had nothing to go off of.
What he was going to do. He had a good game plan.
Motion, handoff. Nope. Sloan got a man wide open. That's Skidmore.
Skidmore tries to make a move on him, and he does, but
out of bounds at about the 13, 14-yard line. Yeah, just enough. 4th and short. No field goal. Going for it on 4th and short. Measure. That's for a measurement. Ask for a measure. There it is. We're going to measure it. It's close enough. Ask for the measurement. As you were saying, when Coach Clark came in, this team, I think, it came off 2 0-10 seasons.
If I'm not, I think that's right.
I know they were 0-10 before he got here, and I think they were 0-10 before that season. So,
but you just think
it is going to be a first down.
It's like Eagles at UK. He's turned that around. We got college, we got a high school. He's done this in a short amount of time. My hat's off to him because it's been great. It's good for the community. It gets people out here, gets them excited.
As you saw, Coach Clark at halftime says, Samantha asked him what would this championship mean to the team. He said the team, the players, the community.
Yes.
To everyone associated with Madison Southern High School. It's not just about the guys on the field. No, they do the work. But without everybody out here in the crowd, there'd be no reason to come out and play.
It gets everybody excited. It gets people pumped. It gets confidence on the team.
Hand off inside and pushing it. And a pickup about 3. 4:40 to play before this one is over.
Well, the last 3 games, if I'm not mistaken, Montgomery, they gave up 13.
Yes.
Woodford, they gave up, was it 14?
14 late. They got to score late.
We give them up 14 here, but one was by the interception.
Yeah, so defense didn't give that up.
I'm one of them coaches say, you know what, defense didn't give it up. It was just one of them things.
I mean, it's a pick 6.
It's like fantasy football.
Yeah, it's pick 6. Defense didn't have nothing to do with that one.
No. But I'm just astonished how they have flipped the switch and they are hitting on all cylinders.
We're talking defense, but don't forget offense is putting the points on the board.
That's right.
Hand off AJ. AJ with a flag. They getting back 10 yards.
Now let's talk about next week where we're going to be, I think.
Next week, Eagles travel to Central. Madison Central, we got a player down, limping around. That's 76. 77. We don't have a 76.
Trey Living Good there.
That's what we've been told. He's not on my roster, but as I said, it's 10 yards going the other way with the hold. But Central Southern next week, battle of the county. Game don't mean squat to either team except for bragging rights.
They should have a trophy or something for the, whatever you want to call it, Battle of Madison County. We need a trophy
Some
there.
kind of, yeah.
Some kind of thing that somebody hosts for a year for the next season when they
Southern's not beat Central. Well, shoot, they're about to win their first district ever. Why not? go to Madison Central and beat Central for the first time.
The only thing I can really say they need to clean up is the penalties. That's 2 games in a row. I think they had a few against Woodford there.
It's gotten penalty late. I mean, they're getting chippy late. So
they need this get in control, like you were saying, is walk away.
Second 22 on the field. Sloan, open. Up high to Skidmore. Skidmore is a defenseless receiver, but no call. 3rd down, 22 to go.
John Paul Garman there, he kind of looked around, making sure there was no flag and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, he came in.
Yeah.
There's a flag on the play.
That's usually around. Uh-oh. I think it was on Anderson County.
He'll tell us in a moment.
Oh, Lord, that's a good
Dead
one.
ball, personal foul, roughing the passer. You know what? You don't need to have Aaron Sloan back out there, boys. I think Mr. Sloan senior night should be over, and Landon Stacy needs to go in. I know Sloan doesn't want to come off the field on senior night, but you got one more at least coming up here. First down, automatic. 1st and 10 at the 12. Handoff up the middle, pushing. Pushing some more up to about 9-yard pickup.
After about a gain of 9, ball will be placed on the 4-yard line for the Eagles. So 3.5.
Speaking of the Indians are blasting the Clark County Cardinals. It's 38-0. So.
Well, let's talk about Central. There's kind of been Jekyll and Hyde over there.
Oh, they've been up and down like a yo-yo. Central wins 55-0, then they'll lose 42-0. I mean, it's just been up and down with the Indians all year long.
We got a player hurt.
We have an injury on the field.
I think that is a Anderson County player.
Looks like a Bearcat may be down. So.
But it looks like they're going to be out there for just a minute.
So 3.5 to go. We'll keep it here real quick.
Bring it back to you live into this game. 3.5.
Indians next week for these Eagles. They're going to celebrate the championship tonight and maybe the weekend, but there's one more game. Even though it's not a district game, you must show up. You don't want to lose a Central again, do you? If you're the Eagles. I mean, I'm an Indian.
You want to go on there. I guess the main thing, too, anytime you don't want nobody hurt on that game, really.
No, but
you got
the good thing about the Indians with Coach Centers, and I know Mark pretty well, the game's going to be clean. Neither coach is going to put up with any crap like tonight. I mean. Right. This wouldn't happen if it was Coach Center's team.
Right.
I keep saying Southern's never beat Central, but shoot, they beat them last 2 years, haven't they?
Last
2 years. Well, I'm talking about that.
Right there.
Eads with a score.
So we're getting close to the Jack Burford
exclamation point of the game.
What do you want to do there, Coach Don?
We'll still think about that one. I want to apologize, and I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, with Damien, they beat my Indians every year. Shoot, I don't want to lose the Sentinels again if I'm Central. I'm just excited about this district championship. Kick is up and good. 43-14, Eagles rolling. That is 39 points. And there will be a running clock from here on out. So
the clock should be starting here.
It'll start on the kickoff. Eagles have set school history. The first district championship in school history in 27 years of existence.
I want to give a shout out to the Madison Southern Band with a halftime performance under David Ratliff. My daughter, Carrie Marbley, is a senior. Accolades to her for been in since 8th grade. And all the seniors of the band, the football team, and the cheerleaders and the dance team. What a great 4 years they've had of a run, some 5 years. Been a great time on the field for the band and as well football and cheerleaders and the dance team. Let's applaud them as well. They worked hard.
They work just as hard as the football players.
And actually, we have quarterfinals here tomorrow, but it's be kind of a little late when you hear this.
Yeah, when you watch this next week or tomorrow, it'll be too late. Hope to have Coach Clark up here to talk about the district title after the ball game.
Ecstatic these last 3 games.
Kickoff coming with 3:12 to play. Will be taken at the 24.
He tries to break it to the outside.
No. Maybe a yard or 2.
I think, Don, the most thing I see right now is it's confidence. They have confidence. They have a little swagger. It's good swagger.
You talk about swagger. That's what they've got right now. Coming into the season, we don't have a Damian no more. You don't have a guy who puts fear in the other team. As a coach, you don't have to say, we have to stop number 34 anymore. You stop 8, well, number 6 will throw it on you. You stop 6, number 9 will run it on you. I mean, they just have so many options.
It's the weapons. It's you can run the ball. They can pass the ball. They got receivers, so.
Exactly. I mean, there's no one guy any longer to slow down.
Sometimes that's a good thing, which I think it's a good thing.
Clock's not moving for some insane reason. We're at 2:55 and to play.
First down for the Bearcats.
Am I wrong about the score? Is it 43-14? That is 30. No, it's 29, isn't it? Not 39.
29.
My bad. I went to Madison Central. I can't do math. 2:42 to play in the game. Nice throw in the middle. Dropped.
That is dropped again, and that ball is incomplete.
Oh, when you're going bad, you're going bad. Anderson County just wants to get on a bus and go home.
Right. But here's the thing: what Southern does on the last 2 games I've seen, when they get on the field that first quarter, Southern hits them in the mouth. They go at them. I think it takes the sting out of them. And it is kind of like a little bullying going on. Like, this is our field. You're not going to come in here and win on our field.
That's what you want to do, defend that home turf. Screen. And he is hoarded up. Oh, he gets free. There you go. Met by the Eagles and stopped before a first down. 3rd and short for the Cats.
And, you know, we got to give the hats off the seniors on this football team. That when they played in the 8th grade, they went to the 9th, the 10th. Hard work. And a good coaching staff, this is what you have.
Funny that you say seniors. As we get back to the play with 3 receivers. Keeper, he got it, first down. Just got enough for the Bearcats with 2 minutes to play. Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the ball game. I say we have Jack Burford Chevrolet players of the ball game. I'm going with the senior class. This team has been through the ring. You know, they've seen the bad, and now they're at the good. I know the seniors aren't the only one who did it. As Coach Clark takes the Gatorade bath with the 2-minute mark. But this senior class has developed and led the young guys to the district title. So the senior class, all 17 of them, are my Jack Burford Chevrolet players of the ball game.
As you would say, leadership is seniors. They know what it takes. They've been here. They've been on the. Like
they've been on that losing end. They've been kicked. They've been kicked.
They're 4 year, 5 years.
Yeah.
Ago, was getting beat 60 to
3 years on his varsity team. Yeah, they've been kicked some few times.
Now
and they got up.
Kicking.
And they got up and they stood up and they've led to this class.
I still say Coach Clark.
The senior class. Aaron Sloan, Peyton Skidmore, Logan Banks, Jared Simpson, Dawson Richardson, Logan Terry. Chesney Simple, the kicker. Little screenplay, enough for almost a first down to 9 yards. Andrew Miller. God bless Andrew. He tore an ACL in the first game. Logan Coomer. Number 50, S. Richardson. God help me, what's his name? I am sorry, I'll figure it out here in a moment. 52, Sam Mullins. 54, Fatu Sevelo. Lane Titcher, number 55. 60 is Hutch Howard. Dylan Rogers, Jordan Thompson, and Tate Elkins, the senior class. Yeah, there was a score on the field, but it don't matter. It's 43-20 and a minute and a half to go. Recognize that senior class. They will go down in history.
That's right.
As the
Thick
first
and thin, they stood in
district
here.
champions.
You have players to stick it out. That's what they did. They reaped the rewards.
Oh.
And John Clark, they have bought in this system. He has a bunch of players out here. He's got a home here as long as he wants to coach at Southern.
You know,
Great
what
job,
he's
Coach
done,
Clark and his
like you
coaching
said,
staff.
I mean, we can only lay so much accolades on him. So, great job by both the staff and the team.
Can we touch on some of his coaching staff as well here?
Oh, Clark's coaching staff, no, they've been out, you know, I mean, my goodness. Kevin Kling's your defensive coordinator. Jimmy Skinner's your OC. Byron Smoot worked with the running backs and DBs. You've seen what he did with Damien. You've seen what he done this year with Skidmore and the guys. Michael Belts, your D-line coach. Doug Martin, tight end, defensive end coach. And Steve Kneerson is your JV freshman defensive coach. Tony Terry coaches JV freshman. John Thomas is your JV freshman coach. Andy Clark, your strength coach.
Let's touch on that right there. How important is that strength in getting in them weights?
That's big for Coach Clark. That's what he really gets into. But you know who really is going to cherish this a lot? The Eternal Eagle, Wayne Lanehart.
Let's talk
Wayne
about Wayne.
has been here since '89.
And he's seen
it all, baby. He's been here through it all. The onside kick. And I don't know who's got it. We're a minute and a half left. Clock's moving. Wayne Lanehart has been here since this school has been built.
And he's an icon here, very well respected. He does everything that a coach tells him to do.
Amsterdam County gets the onside kick.
And I think he does basketball stuff too, right?
He does. He helps
Wayne
the
does
baseball
everything.
team.
When you think of Southern, who you think of?
You know, Wayne loves this school.
Yes.
Wayne Lanehart loves this school with all his heart. I mean, they are good to him, and he is good to them. I mean, it's
you can't find that.
It's a two-way street.
Like that.
Yeah, it's so hard to find someone to help you do anything as a coach. I mean, whether it be he's the ball boy tonight. He helps Buttry and Summer Simmons with the basketball program, water cleanup. I mean, he is so cherished, you know. Love to have a guy like that helping your teams.
Right.
The kids love him, too. That's the most important thing.
Right. And then you've got your ball
kids
boys
respect
down there.
them.
You got your water boys down there. Look like 7th, 8th grade. You've got everybody buying into this. It's a great time how he instilled that.
1:05 to play. We'll take a timeout, catch our breath. Madison Southern's going to win this district title. We'll be back to talk about it some more after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television. Eagles on their way to that district title we've been talking about. Anderson County's keeper. You see, he does have JV team in now. You see some of the guys out there.
Right.
You know what's important, though, right now for the guys on the field? They letter. They are earning their varsity letter last weekend and this weekend.
Right.
So
58 seconds remaining here in the game.
we're at the 59-second mark.
District title ever in school history.
Oh, he's wide open for a sack. There it is. He's down.
That's to be intentionally grounding the ball right there.
Oh, come on, White. The white hat said, he threw it away.
He took a lick right there.
He was sacked. I don't care what they say. He was in the grasp.
Gillis has been on his backside, and the young man has took a beat, and he's going out right now. He's going to go one more last play or two.
If I was him, I'd ask out.
So I'm
But
sure those young guys that are in playing right now would love to have that sack.
50 seconds left in this ball game. As we said, we're going to try to get Coach Clark talk with us after the ball game real quick.
Many times tonight. But great thing for that Eagles front four.
He may not, though, guys. I mean, he is going to be so excited with his team. Drop. Almost picked off out of his hands. And if he doesn't, I understand. I don't blame him. It's, you know, his team. He wants to be with his team. That's fine.
45 seconds remaining. 3rd and 10.
Chesney, what about her? She on defense?
On defense. I think
Wow.
it looked like her 36.
36 out there on defense?
Was it 88?
I'm about to say, Chesney don't need to be out on defense now,
I was
guys.
looking out there, and I seen the 6, I thought, but that's
Okay.
so far away over
Yeah,
there.
Chesney don't need to be on defense.
Empty backfield for Gills.
No, there's Chesney on the sideline.
Looks to the left-hand side. Screen plays to the
Screen
left.
pass.
He's gonna make one
40
guy miss,
seconds
got
to
a guy
play,
in the
and
middle, makes another guy miss. He's got the outside.
out of
He's
bounds.
finally gonna be brought down.
And the clock rolls.
No, the clock will stop.
Yeah. What you're going to see is more than likely they score 43-28, and the game looks so much more
They
competitive.
give two touchdowns up at late that, you know.
You watch this game on TV, and you're going to see the blowout early and how it wasn't close the entire night.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
No quit on this Bearcat team.
And
Sick!
he gets blown up.
He is
right there at the
nailed.
play. And I'm sure that young man is tired of getting hit and wouldn't mind to see that.
Who was that?
Tyler Jackson on almost the sack right
Tyler
there.
Jackson, the junior, number 20 with the hit. 25 seconds before this one is over.
5 seconds remaining in the game.
Second down, 10 at the 11.
Snap. Gibbs
Run.
to keep it himself. He's gonna break
Nope,
back with the line of
not
scrimmage.
on their watch.
Field after about a gain.
And the final timeout to the Bearcats. It's a 30. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
That'll be a 30-second time.
You know what? People are rolling their eyes down here about the timeout. There's no quit. You don't quit. You don't quit. You coach to the end. That's right. You know, I was in a basketball game one time. We were down 30, and I took like 3 timeouts with 10 seconds left. So I'm sure the other coach was like, what are you doing? But you don't quit. So 18 seconds left. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 5. These young men on defense don't want to give up that touchdown. They don't want to have to watch film Monday and see them giving up a touchdown. So, look at that sideline, though. Eagles are excited.
The Eagles will leave tonight, winning their first district.
Aaron Sloan quarterbacks the season. What started off rough ends with nothing but greatness. As this one is all but over, and the Eagles are celebrating. Quarterback runs, passes, touchdown late. 43-28. 43-27 technically. But this one was decided early.
And the Eagles are just waiting for that clock to finally hit 0 so they can celebrate this district championship.
With the district championship, they're guaranteed at least 2 home playoff games now. It's early, but my prediction for the first round opponent is going to be Covington Catholic. I think Cov Cath will be coming here in 2 weeks.
How good? Do you know anything about them? Or
Cov Cath is like Anderson County. They used to be really good, but they're down this year. So I think Southern, can handle that 3rd place team, that 4th place team over there.
And the stadium is just all in a frenzy right now.
Stadium, we got everyone standing up, cheering on their Eagles. The students are on the track waiting to go on the sideline, celebrate with their teammates.
District championship, 9
So,
seconds away from
I think Southern is sending out a message, and I'll tell you
Hands
what's a
team.
strong one.
Hands team up. They don't want it, they want the ball, so when we kneel on it. And I'll give up an onside kick once again. So, Jack Burford Chevrolet players of the ball game was my senior class.
What a senior class.
Has been through it all, and it's not over yet, guys. Out of bounds. No. No.
once again.
Goodness.
3 seconds
3 seconds left, but they'll have one more heave. Oh, well.
Well, that ball was kicked, and the Southern guy over there, I don't know what number it was, just let it continue to
He thought it got out of bounds.
Go out of bounds.
Whatever.
Well, you know, it's 3 seconds left, so.
Peach on that sideline and showing no quit, which we all appreciate that as competitors. But I know these Eagles would love to get in victory formation and nil out this district championship.
More guys coming on the field. Switching out.
9 seconds on the clock. I don't know how that happens.
Well, the clock ran when it was supposed to run, so they put 9 seconds back on the clock. Clock man got a little excited over there wanting this game to end also. Clock don't start till it's touched. He started the clock on the kick. So, unless they throw a Hail Mary here, 43-28 is going to be your final. And it's up and caught out of bounds. Hey, Madison County's got no quit in them. That's good. Because like I said, I think they have Collins next week, and Collins is pretty daggone good. Best I can remember about him this season.
So, 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats. 5 seconds remaining on the clock. Surely this will
go to the end zone if you're the Bearcats. Like I said, we're going to try to get Coach Clark. Here comes the Hail Mary. Knock it down. Intercepted.
In the end zone, and that is how this one is going to end.
Picked off.
That is number 16.
What a way to end the game. Interception for your Eagles.
18, Zachary Howard.
The sophomore Howard with the pick. Eagles win their first ever district in school history, 43-28. We've talked ad nauseum about what it means, what it is. 43-28. Jack Burford players of the ball game to senior class. We're going to try to get Coach Clark with us, but if we don't, we will see you next week at Madison Central. But if we can get John Clark up here, we'll see you after this timeout.
Everyone, please be careful on your way home tonight. Good luck to our marching band tomorrow. Go back and cheer on the Eagles as they take on Central next week. And we'll see you back here in a couple of weeks for a home football game in the playoffs.
It's cliche, but what does this mean to the team?
It's not just the team. This is a program community win. 27 years this program's been going. There's been good teams. To win championships, you have to have something different. And it's not, this team got the victory, but it's been building with everybody that's been through this program. So much hard work from the players. 5 years ago, the players, the way they worked, the dedication, the leadership, the parents, what they've done in the booster program, the administrative support, it's taken a lot to get to this point. These guys just finished it off.
Like you said, this team's had some good teams over the years, but, it's hard to win a district title. People think it's easy, when you line up and play football, why can't you win a district more than you do?
Well, especially
tough.
That first one, and that was like against Rockcastle, getting that first one, and then we get the second one against Central, getting the first one, then we get the second one. This is the start of something new here.
Right.
The expectation of this.
No, this team 0-10 just a few years ago now to district champions.
And I tell you what, if there was a team along the way that everybody would have counted out to get it done, it'd be this group. But I wouldn't count this group out of anything. We're playing better football as a team than we've ever played in 5 years.
Can't lie, Coach. I had you winning like 4 games. I thought with Harris gone, this team, I'm like, I was counting them out.
Yeah,
and they proved me wrong on the field.
Get in line of everybody else.
That's right. I wasn't the only one.
We knew in our locker room. We knew what we are, what we've been building, what has been, and these kids, 1 and 4, they never stopped because they knew what we are and what we're about. And, you know, this is awesome tonight. We're going to celebrate this tonight.
That's what I said.
But I'm going to tell you what, we're going to wake up tomorrow morning and we're moving forward because there's a little bit of a game next week, too.
I said they'd celebrate the weekend. Y'all wake up Monday.
No.
Oh, going to get ready for Central, huh?
We might step late tonight.
There you go. I've been in that locker room. It's a family atmosphere.
There's
It
probably
really
a pretty
is.
good dance party, some strobe lights going. They're pretty excited right now.
You may
they
wanna
can't dance, but they sure love to.
They try, don't they? They try. You might want to get down there and make sure you're not dancing too much.
Yeah, I'll let them be for a while tonight.
Coach, congratulations on the season.
Thank you very much, man. We
2
really
weeks in the playoffs.
Thank you very much.
Coach Clark with the district championship tonight. First one in 27 seasons for the Eagles. School history.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.